It's looking pretty gloomy outside, and so there's no better way to spend some quality time in the garage working on this cool bike. It's a real fun project. I'm really enjoying it. And in this video, I'm going to be cleaning out the oil tank that I removed previously. I've got some kerosene, so we'll see how that goes. And then finally, I'm going to remove this fuel tank and clean on the top section here as well, see what it looks like underneath, and more importantly, see what the tank looks like. So I hope you're enjoying this little mini series of this sort of clean up and refurbishment of this BSA. There's still quite a bit to do as we move forward. Got some things that I need to deal with here on the front end. The forks in particular are twisted, and I'm hoping it's just the triple trees or the yokes that are out of line, but we'll see. I couldn't resist putting the wheel back on just temporarily, just to see what it looks like, and it looks cool, doesn't it, with everything cut down. And then here's the rear fender, the rear mudguard. I'm very happy with how this came out so far. If you get real close, you can still see some of the pitting, but the chrome has come up great. And thanks for your comments. Yeah, this old chrome, I don't know what they put in it, but it was good stuff. It's lasted for decades, right? It's just sort of loosely assembled for now, and then I'll tighten everything up when I put things back on the bike. I'm just going to press out what remains of these little rubber metalastic bushings from these Girling shock absorbers. Let's go. Yeah, perished. I've actually decided to take this shock absorber apart. I can see that there's quite a bit of rust under there that I'd like to get rid of before it scratches this nice chrome any further. So I'm just going to remove this shroud using this spring compressor that's specially designed for these Girling shock absorbers. Basically hooks into the eye, and then you tighten that up. That compresses the spring, that allows you to release these collets here, and then the shroud just comes off. Secret is not to put your fingers in there. And then you just release the spring. It's got this extra collar in for these shrouds, otherwise they're a little bit too big. And also try and do something with this dent if possible. That might be difficult to get out. There's the spring. This is the ding in this shock absorber shroud, and what I'm going to try and do is drop this socket down. It just fits inside there, hopefully enough to sort of push it out from the inside. I don't think so, maybe a little. Okay, so this is a little while longer and it's a little better. It's not perfect, but at least the sockets just dropped down now. They were stopping halfway because of the dent that was in there. So what I did was I pushed these down, and then there was still a little slack, and so I put extra layers of this plate here in there and then built it up, and then just kept tapping it down and forcing it out and doing a little bit of hammering. And it seems a little better. It's hidden anyway on the inside, so I'm okay with that. And now to press in the new rubber bushings. I'm just applying some silicone lube so that hopefully they go in a little easier. Great. Cool. Great. Here's the shock back on the bike, and it looks great, except for this. A lot of paint came off actually when I was cleaning that, and so I think at some point I'll touch this up. I'm just going to leave it for now. They can come off very easily, but I didn't realise it had taken so much off. Here's the oil tank on the bench, and I've got some new fibre washers. I've got one nut, I've got another one on order as well, and I'm going to rinse it out with this kerosene. It's a little difficult to see what it looks like inside, even with a flashlight or a torch. It's very dark in there, of course, but it doesn't look too bad. So the tank is in pretty good condition. On the other side, it's just a little dirty, and I'll clean that all up as well. I needed to get another nut. I don't know why I just bought one. And then, of course, I'll use the protective gloves to wash this out, and I'll do it outside where it's safer. Okay, time to clean this up. Wow. Being very, very careful with this. Ooh. Well, clearly this tank hasn't been off in a long time. And so we've got this mounting rubber here. It's all perished. And then this, I suspect this is what was holding onto that tank, because there's nothing left here, and I suspect it's all underneath the tank. There's some tape there or something. I thought perhaps it was these that was holding the tank. And it may have been, but I suspect it's more about this. So I'll clean this all up, obviously, and it allows me to get to the head as well and thoroughly clean this as well. And then we will start looking at the tank.